Namaste, friends again. Yo, I remember I told y'all on the other one I was gonna do the spread. So with this spread here, this three card spread, we got the situation was the world card, the problem, the two of pentacles, and the action, the star. Listen, these motherfuckers wanted to cause ending, and they used a lot of things to end it. They use this represents documents, people of all the justice system, the post office, this shit worldwide. They use the universe to try to end some goddamn body. Look, problem. I'm still stable behind it. They tried to cause instability, stagnation. They try to cause somebody to be imbalanced. Like I said, with them cups, come on, look at this, a challenge right here. So, like I said, you can't block the sun, you can't block the star, and you damn sure ain't blocking the moon, right? And like I said, I was always on my lonesome. I'm a healer in a sense because I healed myself. Like I said, look at the shit I went through. Now, I would have been out here, like I said, people go through traumatic things and they end up in situations that they feel comfortable with. I still didn't feel comfortable with none of this shit that they was trying to present to me. Like, that's not a flex, bitch. Parental discretion is advised. It's not a flex, so I didn't have to do it. It hurt them when they still seen that they couldn't block, they couldn't stop it. They made me too. Like, okay, Memphis was the case that they made me, that they gave me, but they kind of put this on themselves. I was already like this, but they really put me out there. Like I said, I had to put a stop to the shit because certain things just weren't. That's not even my cup of tea. And it's like, how do you even know me? Oh, then I remember about the secret cameras. They're hidden. They thought was secrecy. Everybody was trying to sneak and take pictures, all the way down to the neighbors. Like I said, this is where you need to be. This is the judgment card. I owe them nothing. This went beyond TV. So with their past situation, trying to, putting all those people to an end and using stuff to end things. That's my housing, my jobs, all of that. Because of this, like I said, a slob, and then people were still trying to press up on me. Like, who do you think you are? Look, Queen of Wands, who do you think you are? Like I said, the world card, the picture. See that? That shit was bogus, bitch. And it makes me mad to know about it. Like I said, when I see the corporates, I do want to spaz out, but I'm more intelligent than you think I am. I got something else for you. I got something else to bag a bitch. Look at all of this. So with the betrayal to try to cause the stagnation, the disability. They tried to disable me. The fucking wheelchair, for Pete's sake. They tried to give me a wheelchair, bitch. How else was I supposed to come out for this? This also reminds me of the wheels. Big wheels keep on turning. I want them dead. I want to run over them. I do want to burn down shit. When it come to that, y'all, I won't ever forget to hit the impacts. I can still hear it too. The impact. You ever been in a real car accident? Not the fender benders. I'm talking about ashes to ashes. Look, all that shit was for my money. You can't make this shit up. Look at so the Queen of Wands is heartbroken as well. The whore is heartbroken because that shit did not go according to plans. Like I said, bitch, burn in hell. You and your whole motherfucking crew. Give me the hammer and nail. Since they went against God. Now, who want to be with me in this cell? And don't let them punk faggot bitches group together. Let them do it themselves. Do it for yourself. Don't work with them. Let them work on their own. And let's see what they got to bring to the table. Try to be a clone. All off in the fun, man. Like I said, these stinking whores was sneaking in my home. Just because some man or whatever, just because they wanted to get on, they was already on. That's why I snatch them off. So whores aren't as clever as they thought they were. And this bitch was walking around passing around STDs. Let's not forget about that. Please drop on the knees. Look, drop on the knees, juggling the balls. This is all, y'all, from that fucking picture. That's cost. And if I paid the cost to be the boss. Remember the big payback? Like I said, y'all wanted to go in the fucking graveyard and play with my granny then? Y'all try to stop me from getting my Maybach? Look at all the information I collected. Now, why didn't you just say that? So, look, the star qualities with the fucking success. I had to come out like that. That was the action I took towards. I was like, I could be pressed because I was, but I was like, yo, don't be afraid. Just raise the right hand and say I'm my number one fan. We didn't need you. So the Queen of Wands caused all the betrayals successfully, hating on me. Like I said, like I ain't know, like I ain't see the telltale. I seen it. And you should see them. They got to go get all these surgeries and shit. You know, their stomachs look like bags. Their chins look like turkey necks. Now they want to start working out and try to do woman self-defense. Like I said, bitch, that ain't no flex. Leave people alone. And that's the first thing you do for a health check. I need my motherfucking money. I freely help people. Like, if I see you fucked up, if I can, if you're approachable, I'm gonna help you. But don't think you're taking advantage because there's nothing, you can't take advantage of God. They do give freely. But we also take back, especially if I know you a slob, like, and you think you trying to play me, bitch. If you don't get out my face, I'll probably be the one doing the robbing. For real. People be acting like they playing on your intelligence because you good. Don't ever take nobody kindness for weakness. Like I said, you can't change my heart. I still love people, but I don't love people that throwing darts. Back at you, bitch. You ain't know about this, huh? And I'm still rich without that money. But didn't I beat them? Isn't it a little bit sunny? For real. I'm still rich without my money. They got the money and still bummy. Look at the town, dirty. Like I said, look at the houses. They didn't even go to. I know I'm not supposed to put people out there, but yo, hey, Mister. When I was little, we did a little. One of our class trips was to your spot. I always wanted me some lumber so I could build my house. Them bastards ain't even come and do that. Like I said, we gonna run them out. Look, when I was a kid, I came and visit you, friends. I already knew what that hard work was about. Look, you can't make this up. Can I borrow some of that? Just give me a 2x4. Don't ever come for me. Like I said, look at 7, the 4 cups. Look, that's the house I built. Look, hey, we built this city on rock and roll. And they built this city on the shit they stole. Like I said, call me what you want, but y'all was the trolls. Look, you shouldn't have followed me. Look up. You exposed yourself. Look, they was following. Look at this shit these horrors was doing. You can't make it up. Told you if you want to ride, dun, 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 don't ride the white horse. Dun, 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 dun. They did. Huh? This is fun though, y'all. See, if I chop it up, then I won't give it all to you. But if I do my lives, it just like takes the shit. It's like, fuck that. You can't break this down. Break the shit down. We don't need no scale. No copyright. So I do want you guys to know this though. It's funny. I just like with the vocabulary and the style that I use, I don't want to get banned. It's real. Everything that I said did not come from no man. And then you can do your research and see if I'm playing. Yeah. That's like thinking you could cook better than your mother. Sit your dumb ass down. Thinking you could fix things better than your father if he was around. Sit your dumb ass down. That's why I need to name this one. Look, we watching this shit. Sit your dumb ass down. Look, they're sitting down. Jack, sit down. Somebody gonna have a pissy fit about this. I almost picked this up backwards, so you're gonna have a pissy fit about this? Why? Because I'm really the shit and you fucked up about it? I told y'all, let's go back to 94. Lightning struck about it. Lightning struck about it. Who want a relationship? Who wants to come in with a surprising offer? Blocked. Or you want to tell me about the drop, right? You don't got to tell me. I already know. Didn't I just expose the plot? Haven't I been doing this shit for years? Slowly but surely, I oppose the ops. I oppose the ops. Remember this? I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock right now. Go, go. Yeah, everybody was face down. There. Look, you can't make this up. Hey, so yo, I'm stuck on that. Now I gotta listen to it. Look. See, y'all thought y'all was playing games. That's when they tried to murk. They tried to put me in the pool with no murk. That's not funny, but it is. That's why I want them dead, and I'll be at their funeral just like this. Joe, let me officiate that funeral. Let me design that funeral. How about I come in and do a reading on them? Let me read at their funeral. Let me tell you how I remember them. I only need about an hour or two. Let me tell you how they've been stealing all our lives. All our lives. Yeah, let me tell you how they've been doing that shit all this time. And how you guys are stupid as fuck to follow them and thought y'all were gonna get away with that crime. Time. And time after time. See? We got to stay right there and wait for you. Like, hey, you coming for me? You coming for me? Here I go. In my mystical voice, here I go. Look, it's giving you something that you can feel. To show you this here, it's not real. It's not for real. I'm fake still. Okay. So is this. They didn't steal. I'm just making this up. I just want you guys to follow me for real. Bitch, I want the asses dead. I'm not letting up. Murder, murder, kill, killing this shit. Right. And I ain't had to sell nothing for this. Nothing. See, because me already knew how to work for me, money. Look, you gotta know. See, that spell work was crazy. I know my job is wavy too. It's crazy too. Like people like, please stop telling on us. Well, you didn't stop when you had the chance. I warned you guys like about 4 or 5 years ago. I told you to stop. And the way I moved should have told you to stop. But no, they was like, fuck it. We got to get this energy. We got to do this. We're gonna send all them fucking pretends to me. Then they got cut off and now they sad. The faggots and bitches are on bended knee. Cause they was happy when they were doing that nonsense to me. Like I said, pick a tree. Huh? Anybody? Like I said, grave robbers and shit. Remember this. We are family. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I got all them people with me. Dun, 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 dun. And no matter what you do, we are one. Right? You don't believe in God though, right? But I do. And that's the way it is. You can take it how you want to. Like I said, it's in our blood, bitch. This in our blood. You're not taking that away from me and then going to use it against me with some whores that don't need that. They are insecure. But when you go get your shit cut up, like if it's not, I thought that breast surgery was for people with cancer who had to get their shit removed. You know, they getting that shit put in their ass, like, and you can't even really move. Like, that's not a flex. That shit do look funny. I don't care about what nobody say what it do. It look funny. Come on, big legs and look the Chiquita banana roaches, whatever that was, the ants. You remember the old school cartoons and shit? Remember that shit? That's why I kick one of them in the ass. I'll beat them down. I would feel bad though. Clowns. They took my money and spent it on shit like that. For they ain't have nothing else to do and their houses is still whack. Remember the kitchen? Don't forget about me. I don't care. The kitchen that I'm supposed to have versus the one they gave me. That's why I want everybody dead. I'll put them right in the oven. Remember Hansel and Gretel, y'all? I'll do them like that. Huh? Oh, look, you can't make this up. Let's do it like that. There. Fast. Like I said, those are really the rats. Because I wasn't trying to be nothing that I'm not. And I'm born to be what I'm born to be. The devil keep trying to come conquer me. Right? I smoke my weed. I don't like Fanta leaves, but I still roll it up because it grew off the tree. I want these people dead. Like I said, trying to phone in the phone. I like to play my music real loud, even though I was alone. I liked the concert, but I grew out of that when they kept on shooting for nothing. Like, bitch, shoot yourself. You ain't about to kill me and I look good. No, 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 I don't want to be remembered like that. Fucking idiots. You be fresh to death and you got these idiots trying to spill drinks and shit on you. Like, sit your dumb ass down. We are never in competition. You competing with yourself. Hold on, you're competing with death. How about this? Y'all came and competed with death, right? This is the 90-10 rule. They came and competed with death, and look who won. I'm serious. I know they say don't be or some shit. They like to say, oh, you don't be happy if your enemies lose. What? I'm not. So you want me to be happy if they won? Like get your dumb ass. I don't get it. Ain't nobody confusing the brand, bro. Ain't nobody confusing the brand. And I stand them. Like I said, they came for the wrong one. 90s, 1990. Look, High Priest with the Page of Cup, 1990. These are premature actions. We have been living, as a matter of fact, we have been living there, if I'm not mistaken, for 10 years. When they stole Granny's from the projects, I was raised in the projects. I was raised in the projects. Y'all be listening to Project Platinum? No copyrights to my people. Like I said, that's my man's in them. And they stuck people. They tried to fuck me over. What they did, this is when they signed off on all the documents and stuff when they locked Rat Tandem up. Look, tied them into that toxic situation. The ties that bind. This shit do spring up from there. And then we come to the more current money. Like I said, stealing my intellectual property and shit. Like, bitch, you will never get like this. The next surgery that you get on your face or anything, that shit needs to be the end of you. The next car, even if it's a race car, I hope it goes so fast that it don't stop. And it don't stop. Boom, boom. Word, I got all this information. Yeah, they did all of this. And I did not do anything to transgress it. I'm always nice because, like I said, I don't want to see anybody down bad. But once I caught on to all them scabs, I had to pick them off. And it hurt it really bad. Now I want them picked off. Come on, one by one. The ants go merging one by one. Hood, jump off the cliff. Don't act like you don't see this shit. Don't act like you distant from it. And like I said, for my real friends, you want this to be your end? Look it. Here comes trouble. Here comes the danger. Sit by the Savior, welcome and on. I am livestock recruit. That's a general issue with the warning, and they played themselves. That's why I wasn't taking nothing toxic as well. Like I knew they were coming. So it's like, okay, let me just play it by ear, save face. Let me see how close these bitches want to get to this. Look, you can make this shit up. And they came too. They were so lame too. I'm looking like, damn, do I look that shit made me look in the mirror? I'm like, I know you're not supposed to compare people, and I don't. But I'm looking at how these people carry themselves like, yo, this stop really trying to play. Like, look it. I like my nails and shit painted. I usually try to paint them. Unfortunately, I don't know what's up with my polish, but I paint like every day and shit. I have a routine to where I follow that shit like faithfully. So when I had these bums coming into my circumference, I'm like, this motherfucker don't see this shit. You know how long before I started just leaving my flowers, you know I have to place every flower, every last piece of item on my body in place. For real, make breakfast and shit, got kids to sit off. Do you know how strategic I am? And you got these motherfucking bums trying to come for me. I'm like, bitch, you just ran outside with the coffee, the car running and shit. And they got in the car. And I literally walked here and still got here on time. And you came for me like that? I'm like, yo, for real, reevaluate yourself. Then you have people coming in trying to dress the part, but they really wasn't the part. I'm like, yo, that shit's not a cover up. God, let me see you naked. And I still didn't judge them. I just let them play themselves. And when they play themselves, I shut it down. And then it was like, oh, we got to figure out a way to jump her. Come on. And after I done sized all of you dummies up, I know what you can do. I know what you can do. I know what you can do. And I know what I'm going to do for all of you at once because I knew that they weren't going to come as one at one place, one piece. They were going to come in groups, fucking chumps. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. That's why they got ate up. Don't you eat chumps? You got chumps for breakfast. Look, chumps. Look it. I knew what they was going to do, so I had to block them out. I start recruit. Here's a general issue with the warning. You act like they could keep playing your face. Like, play your own face. You, as a matter of fact, you should have washed it first. Because I don't think you were seeing straight. You still must have boogers or shit in your eyes. They didn't wash nothing. Boogers in their eyes. And look. Now, how fair is that? With the Eight of Pentacles. This is really weird. Like I said, when you write, you write. Ain't nobody winning that. Whoever punk, from the top to the bottom, he's done. He's got to get on which one y'all gonna put him on the top bunk or the bottom. Like I said, all them boats sunk. Well, I just heard the triple axle. That's ice skating. You want to put them on the jet skis? Make them do a triple axle. Yeah, everybody in that toxic community, they try to confuse the brand. Look, hey, welcome to Savior. Look, lights on. Look, we had to turn on the lights. I'm looking for them too. Huh? Turn on the lights. I'm looking for them too. Look, there's something to look for. Hey. Till you find it, seek and you shall find. Where is Waldo? Seek and find. Like I said, you gotta balance both sides. Use your big eye or your big guy. Like I said, hey, yeah, another thing. Shame, shame, shame. They ain't going back to Mexico no more and more and more. For real, come on. Not with this money. What he said? Don't try to play me like no dummy. Don't fuck with me if it ain't about my shmoney. Shmoney, shmoney. And neither shmoney. Shmoney. Look, yeah, I know about the Capricorn and y'all secrets, y'all. Yeah, I thought y'all was about to play that record. Play that record. Play that record by me. Run that back. Run that back. Oh, what he said? Turbo. Run that back, Turbo. Came for the money. Now they drowning. I need me a Cuban link to dip it in the fountain. Everywhere that I go, it's the light shall be surrounded. Bust down, bust down. Look, I drowned it. See? Had to take the veil off of those people. They was happy as hell, huh? Doing straight pure evil. That's funny. I'm talking about when I make my faces and stuff. It is funny, y'all. Like I said, I I made myself a boss at all costs. Like I was about to let them dirt bags beat me out. Not my change. Look, I came in with the boxing gloves. Look how I was swinging on them. It didn't even matter. The kickbox, all that. Look through all of that. And all of that and more. See? They ain't know though, but they wanted to win the score by lying to you guys. See my strategy? I was like, damn, it's a lot of those whores. How am I gonna get around this? And still expose the shit. So in a sense, I kind of did sneak this. But on some real shit though, that's my money. And I don't care who benefited from it. Like I said, your father fucked up. Your grandfather really fucked up. Your grandmother, your mother, they fucked up so bad. You might as well just go ahead and let them have that. Or you can go with them. Like I said, I don't care who they knew. I'm an individual. And they played with the wrong dude. They played with the wrong dude. They did the wrong shit. They put on the wrong shoes. Now y'all want to go pick those socks up off the ground? Look, they played with the wrong motherfucker. Y'all go get them socks up. That's y'all spell, bitch. All them abandoned buildings and shit. What y'all gonna do with it? Like I said, they fucked up big time. Now, when I start seeing the community and how it's broken down and all that money, I don't care about the new renovations. What you renovating that shit to uh, fuck it up again? Like you put the same people in the same shit. Like how you gonna upgrade for bums? They didn't take care of it when they had it. I need my fucking money, and I move different. People actually follow suit. They do want to get better, and if they don't, even if it's briefly, they do it because they should. Like everybody had a good posture to it before they fell off, and y'all was benefiting off of taking them off. Some of those people did get poisoned by their family. My family tried to do it to me. I don't know which one, because like I said, I got my two dads and shit. But that has nothing to do with my character, and I want everybody dead behind it. It's good not to know people, so then that way you ain't got no feeling when they get fucked up. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. You better stand for yourself, because you never know who lying. It could be your own mother, or your father or something, your sister, your brother, your cousin, that best friend, the kids, anybody, your cousins. Man, listen, strangers, especially strangers. Like you a hitman? Me too. Ain't I a top shot to y'all? Like I said, that shit's ridiculous what people try to do to prove themselves for nothing. What you got to prove? Like people not putting in wins to lose. Like you bet it on something. You bet on something that you bet on black, knowing it was gonna hit the red. I don't gamble, but it just came up like that, y'all. Look, look at they bet on black. Look, walk right into the look, try to run away from the judgment. Like, oh, I got this. Remember that? It just popped up, y'all. Crazy Carrie, Crazy Carrie. Remember he ran into that car, fucking with her for nothing. But I don't read people. I like to put that out there. It's so funny. And then this just came up for being artistic. Like I said, I like my shit. I'm not throwing nothing away if I ain't got to. I'll recycle good shit. And if you think you into something, you should be scared of this. 'Cause this how I want you to be. That's how I'm gonna bend me a bitch. Bend over, bend over, bend over, back with. Blackware. Come over here and I'm gonna put you in your blade. Blackware. That's funny, yo. Look, I'm not playing. I watch everything. See, y'all manipulated somebody, and y'all they manipulated all the people. They manipulated the situation to have me put in the code. Like I said, they was paying them everything. They gave them everything. They sold their souls. Look, and this King Jeffrey, my body wrapped in gold. How you couldn't sell me? I told you I couldn't be sold. And I will pop your tag. I will pop your tag. Huh? I'm gonna pop their tag. Look, this is a man right here. I'll pop his tag. Look, this the autopsy thing. Look, the coroner, now. Let's put him on the table. Let me see. Let me see what made him so able. Let me see what made him able, people. Hey, grandpa, now. He ain't no job. I clean it up. I clean up them slides. Look at who loved me. Me love you too, man. Love you more. Guess who loves you more? Huh? Guess who loves you more? See me sing the song for you. Guess who loves you more? I'm gonna be around motherfuckers. They gonna be trying to sing and shit. Like that's not stopping this. I need my money. And if you trying to play with this, I want you dead, bitch. So guess who loves you more? See, I want them. I love them so much. I'm ready to give them to God if they go there. I, we could either you could go there peacefully or you can go fucking with me. Which one you want? Ain't that my money? DBAs. God, this is like not even funny. But guess who loved him more? Guess who loved him more? Look, shit. Guess who loved him more? See, I've been giving it to God, y'all. I ain't still out of collection. They ain't even want me in there because they was still in buying steak. See, they took the tithes and brought steak with it. They ain't even teach niggas how to skate with it. That's why I'm dead. Guess who loves you more? Horse, guess who loves you? You know, sometimes when I start doing that, y'all, I just be drifting. It's funny. It's fucking funny, y'all. Like people don't want to laugh now, but it was funny when they thought they was gonna have me on the corner. I guess twisting my ass off in the barefoot. Like that's one thing to another spell they was sending y'all. Sending bitches walking on the ground in the cold with no shoes and shit on. I can't walk barefoot in the summertime. On the beach, I still gotta have on shoes. I've never been a fan of barefoot, you guys. It's just nasty. And then let alone it's fucking 2 degrees. Like that's not a flex, bitch. That's a crackhead move. Intravenous move. Like what the fuck, methamphetamine move. Like if you don't get your dumb ass away from me, I'll make you want to put on shoes. I'll step your fucking feet down. Guess who loves you more? You want to be Planet? Guess who loves you more? For real, that shit used to blow my mind. I'm like, that's sad. Like, ain't nobody that fucking high. That's how I knew it was a spell. Like, that shit's crazy. Kill yourself. Because I don't give a fuck what they do to me. And I already seen this shit. I seen the wounds coming on. I was like, yo, ain't no way in hell I'll be out this bitch barefoot. There's too many meshes and shit out here. I'm not gonna be out here eating out no garbage or none of that shit, bitch. I won't be naked or none of that. But I do want you to fuck dead. So guess who loves you more? It's better for you. Like I said, you're not gonna go harder than me for my bread. And y'all killed those people too. I came straight for your head. I got some top shotters that's aiming that want y'all dead. That's why I want y'all dead. Because I wouldn't have thought like that. I'm serious. Like that shit was so sad to see people go away and to see people treat people badly. But when I seen everybody doing that shit and I remembered the scam on me, I was like, oh fuck it, just blow the world up. Well, at least the people that's in on that shit trying to come against me, trying to stagnate me, trying to make me that bitch. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm serious. You don't want to wash your face. Y'all the one who doing that nasty hot fuck. What is hot fuck? That shit's disgusting. I don't care how I dance, how I move. I could give it up. I'm supposed to be creative and happy as fuck while I'm doing it. Then you got these haters on the side just doing their thing and they masturbated. That's just what I got. Yeah, sex magic. Do it. Any way you want to do it. That's why I want my money for all of it. I'll put you through it. Now, ugly to that. Next time you think about beating your meat to that picture of that cat, okay, holler back and respect me because guess who loves you more? Now, take that picture. Want to take it to church? Put it in a scripture? Guess who loves you more? Let's get married, friends. Let's go. And the Glorilla Boys. I'm F and F. And I ain't got to worry about no fuck nigga cheating. And they was hanging out the window with their ratchet ass friends. No. Look. No. That mean they can't come outside today. That mean they scared, right? Look, you can't make it up. Ain't no one come outside today. They're scared. Look, I love this. Now I'm blushing like a little kid. But I don't know how to read no cards, y'all. I'm just doing this just because I can't read no cards, y'all. I'm stupid. I'm blind. Hold on. I remember y'all dropping them toothbrushes and shit. That's why I knocked me a bitch to death. I want them dead. Like I said, them whores stink. That shit's all fast. Fast. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, the situation was trying to get people to see me for something that I wasn't. But the problem was I still stood on everything, stood on business. That shit is so funny. And the action that they took was to have me in a code, like I said, playing with the jobs, the houses, and everything. And I took good care of those places, so I technically do own their property. They really owe me money for even staying in that shit. And it was an emergency move. The housing authority allegedly lost my shit. Like I said, who's in charge of the housing council? Those houses don't need to fall down on them. Called it the Kerry Crumble. Called it the Kerry Crumble. For real. All of that shit. All them, like I said, this scope for fire, but it's really, really bad. And I don't care where you are. I want you dead in every way. That's why, darling, you shouldn't have played with me because y'all know about the money in my family. Right. That's why them cars is crashing. And everybody crying. This doesn't have to be happiness. Baby grandpa now. Want to push me? Still want to roll out in a wheelchair? Let's roll out. Roll out, roll out. Dun, 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 dun. Want a wheelchair? Hold on, give me one for the chair. Give me one for the Willie Bones. Give me one for the chair. You want a wheelchair, bitch? Willie Bones, Willie Bones. Everybody want to do the Willie Bones. Will 'em out, will 'em out. Remember? Look left, look right, look. Oh, there go the wheelchair. Look left, look right. Look at that justice for that shit. That spell work was heavy around here. They made a pledge allegiance to the flag that I was gonna kill they fuck punk ass. Look, you can't make it up. Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody I'm online. Don't tell them that I'm solving these crimes and I want divorce. I'm fucking with my peace of mind. Right. This is what they've been doing. I guess that's what they were supposed to do to me, to try to put me in ruins. It don't work over here. See, all the secrets been exposed. I know what you're doing. Like I said, please don't make. What did it say? You said, don't make me. Don't you forget about me, right? Don't forget about me. We're connected. Leave me alone, or I'm gonna totally disrespect you, right? Once you're dead. And I'll make you necklace. I can make you necklace. I can make you necklace, nigga. Hmm? See, Grandpa and wasn't playing about this. And the King of Pentacles ain't like, who my King of Pentacles? That's the that's the Mr. Officer, Mr. Officer. Can you knock them stupid fuckers up off for us? Riding on 20s is the law for us. And I could build a kill, I could build a coffin that's all for them. What? What do you want me? You want me to make him something? Will you make him something? Not to make him something. See, they gave y'all shit for this, right? They can't do half of this. And I'm just sitting here literally having a conversation. Now, you know what I do with most of my motivation? Like I said, I like to paint and everything. And these people are playing. We could paint the town with their blood. This place do need to be cleaned up. If you use them, right, community service, for real, not the ones that's willing to do it. They need a break because they always the ones that show face to make the community look good. Not them. We talk about the bastards that's sitting there fucking this town up. Them the ones that need to be putting into work. Not the ones that willingly want to run the marathons and, clean up the graffiti and pick up the trash. Not them. They do this shit all the time for fun. We talk about the nasty ones that's fucking it up. Even the big ones. Like, just because a person is older or have status don't mean they shit. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I don't care if she did get in trouble, but it's ooh, my girl. Check it out. Check it out. But she said, I walk up in the club like my name is Dad, bitch. All the hoes and all the hoes be watching, they got nothing on this. Come on. No, they don't. And then they just came out there, oh yeah, because they showed they stinking ass. Oh yeah, Red Man. That's shout out to my Red Man. Sorry, I have to. They gonna shake their stinking ass in there. Yo, that's what they was doing. So you seen the coochie. And it was like, and she wanna blow you. And then that's it? Like that made her famous? Give me my fucking money. All these whores out here giving up the anus, give me my goddamn money. Ooh, look, you wasn't suspecting that, huh? Look, I gave up everything, even they fishy asses. Look, come on, come on. And I paid you to to leave me alone, didn't I? Didn't I pay you already? He ain't bigger than me, but he was hot and ready, huh? Look, I want him gone. This the real nigga challenge, how to get him gone. They not like us. I think I've been on too long, y'all. It's hurting my cheeks. Let me get one more, y'all. My cheeks hurt. Y'all like it? Yeah, I like how long these messages is. See, like I said, I ain't gonna give them all my content. Like I said, it don't matter what your color is, black, white, Puerto Rican. Don't we all die? No, that's just came from a song. That's why I use that quote too. But for real, it's them in mainframe. Like that shit's really lame to me. Spray tans and stupid shit like that. Augmentations. Fuck off, y'all. Claymations. Give me money. I don't have any feelings. I want to melt it. Melt them. If they want to stick on the ceiling, melt them. Whoa. You can't make that up. Look. Who mad? Who's sad? Like somebody is in despair about my videos? Because y'all came for Papa's brand new bag. Now I'm doing the monkey. The mashed potatoes. Jump back, Jack. Y'all wanted to play with, hey, hey. Mm-hmm. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Mm-mm. Yeah. Like a boomerang. Yeah. That's funny, y'all. Now I see how people be on this shit all day. I don't want to do it all day though. Because once you done with it, especially if you get it in like that, you be so sleepy afterwards. Make you be sleepy. This nigga tired. Especially after delivering this. And it's fire. Like I said, I get to exercise all of my shit in one. 23 in one. Because you know, girls just want to have fun. Right? Like I said, I'm not the one, and I'm still gonna have fun. So you wanna follow me, dears? You wanna follow me? Look, you wanna follow me, dears? Still? After I wear this big old badge right there? Tears for fears, y'all. Shout, shout, let it all out. That is the shit I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. That's my shit. You didn't have to sell your soul. And y'all shouldn't have came for me with y'all trolling, and I wouldn't have had to be the one to expose. Look, I wouldn't have had to been the one to expose. Like I said, I never said anything. I just was working towards my dreams, and you guys kept on trying to black screen me. And I'm like, damn, y'all don't see this? And everybody was just nonchalant about it. Even the people I paid out of pocket, like to take me places and shit like that, trying to give me things to hurt me. Now I want them dead. And I didn't have to sell me soul. Look, shout, shout, let him all out. Cause y'all are the fucks I can do without. Come on. See, I'm talking to you. I could do without. Can I? Can I, you guys? Let me get up out of here. Look at. We don't have a reason to lie. This is fun though. And I'm not gonna apologize, but I still love my friends. Y'all want me friends? Just remember, put these two hands together like so. Look up and pray. Ask them. Say, please not allow me to do it no more. Based on how deep you are in with those whores, right? Right. Right. Look at my friends. Come on, goddamn friends. To the end, friends. All right, I'll be back with some more. Thank you again.